Back to 2001. After failing many classes and many failed relationships, somehow I got a bachelor's degree and was returning to the islands, ready to work on myself. I learned I was eligible to get a job as a substitute teacher with just a few training courses, and before I knew it, I was offered a substitute job teaching physics at Aiea High School. I had no formal training in teaching, but I was in the door. I had always enjoyed talking about science and figuring out how things work, so that's what I did with the students. Shortly after being hired, we had a teacher work day, and that was an interesting experience. We went to some meetings, some training courses, and then there was a faculty lunch in the cafeteria. So of course I was planning to run off and hide in my room, but the science department head came and found me, and she just kind of shuffled me down to the cafeteria and sat me down right next to Sky. We were introduced, and I learned that she had been teaching the class that I had just took over for when she accepted another teaching position, substitute teaching math. Let's just say I really enjoyed lunch that day, and I first learned, like so many of us, how nice it was just to be around Sky. So after school, I think we were supposed to be having study hall or something. I would so often find myself wandering over to Sky's room, and we would just talk or play Connect Four, or occasionally grade papers until the end of the day. About a month of this goes by, and then one day, Sky said someone had borrowed her car and asked if I could give her a ride home. I thought, great, more time together. We get to her house in Kalihi, and I pull up to the mailbox, and we have a little chat, and she gets out, and so now I have to pull up the hill and turn around because there's no other way out. And there she is, standing by her mailbox again, so I figured, well, I'm going to stop and have another little chat with her. And so then I stop, we have a chat, and then say goodbye. More substituting, more talking, more Connect Four. And then one day she needed another ride home. Not a problem. So I happily give her a ride, and we have a nice talk. We always had things to talk about, which was a different experience for me. I turn around up the hill, come back down, and have another quick goodbye, and I'm off. I'm not exactly sure how many rides home I gave her, but I was just happy to be around her. And we had our routine. Stop by the mailbox, she says thank you, goodbye. I drive up the hill to turn around, stop at the mailbox again, say goodbye again. But one time, this time, instead of saying goodbye, she leaned in through the window and she kissed me. And that was our first kiss. And that, kids, is how I met your mother. It was later revealed to me that she was being encouraged by the Aiea office staff and other teachers who could tell I was heels over head for her. And she also admitted to occasionally asking someone for a favor to drop her off at school, so she was sure to need a ride home. And I just miss you so much, Kai, and it's never going to be the same. And again, I thank you all for allowing me to share those thoughts with you.
Is Vanessa around? Oh, there you are. Okay. So, I guess they had set up a scholarship for her in high school, so I just wanted to give her a little time to talk about that.